Hello. This is the first in a series of videos on working with your WordPress blog. As a little introductory piece, I recommend you watch these videos not on the computer that you'll be working with WordPress on. These videos will play really well on your phone or an iPad or a laptop or another screen. If you watch it on something like your phone or an iPad, it's ideal because you can tap the screen to pause, because I do have a tendency to speed up, which I will try to combat. But just wanted to offer that for ease of working with these videos and following along. So you have a WordPress site and you have the address of that site, which is your domain name, and you want to get in for the first time. So what you're going to do is go to your blog, and I'm going to use my writing blog. So I'm going to go to simplecommunion.com, and then you want to say, and that'll be whatever your blog is. So if your blog is myawesomeblog.net, you'd go to myawesomeblog.net/wp-admin. And that should get us to a login page. I recommend you bookmark this address, which in most browsers you can do by dragging onto your toolbar or going to the menu and saying add a bookmark. You'll have gotten a username and password to log into your site. In my case, that's this. So you enter those here, and you can say remember me if this is the computer you're going to be working on most often. And when you've got that information entered correctly, you want to hit login. Once you log in, you'll be looking at the WordPress dashboard. It might look a little different than mine. You may not have the site stats. But if you do, that's great. You can see how many people are looking at your blog and when. And under right now, it'll show you how many posts and pages you have, how many comments you have, etc. So this is just a little overview of your site. Along the left-hand side here is the menu, and the couple most important things are posts and pages, because those are the contents of your website. If we go to pages, you can kind of think of pages as the things that stick around, like an about page or a contact page. Those aren't really going to change over time, and you always want those to be available. This is my writing site, so you can see I have my writing projects here, and you can have pages be under other pages. So about has underneath it a photo page and a contact page. My writing projects page has under it a couple of my writing projects, some of which have their own subpages with extra things. And that's so that I can really sort of have one place that represents those pieces of work. Now, as opposed to that, let's go look at posts. Posts are like entries in a newspaper. They have a date that they showed up or will show up on your site. You can make posts to show up in the future. And they will show up on your site listed by time, so older ones will be farther back. So just to kind of orient to that, let's take a quick look at my website. Now, websites show up differently depending on how they're organized. So here, usually the menu across the top or here is pages, is things that are going to be around for a while on your website. And then you can see here I have my posts listed by category. So things I've written when I traveled, just ideas that I have, poems, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's kind of the difference between posts and pages. If you want to edit a post or edit a page, you can just click right on the name of it in the list, and it'll come on up. There will be another video on how to edit pages and posts, since it's basically the same thing. The other piece that I wanted to introduce here is that the menu in your website, and if we click back again, you can see my website has two menus. There's a menu up here and a menu here. Those menus are created under Appearance Menus, and those are things you might want to change from time to time. Maybe there's something buried down in a submenu that you wanted to pull up because people are asking you about it. And the nice thing about the menu is they're kind of drag and drop. So you can see over here, this is the menu, this is the main menu. And maybe I wanted, and actually I do want to hide New Samurai Code. So I'm just going to remove these from the menu. And maybe I wanted to put Fighting for Peace under here, so I just drag it and drop it. And then when I've made all the changes I want, I hit save, and it'll save the menu. So that's a quick little introduction to your website, and there will be some more videos on editing posts, pages, and other fun things. Hope this was useful.